checked out of my place in Old San Juan, and I'm about 6 kilometers east, out of town, in a kind of village area, more residential, more hotels. I'm heading to the beach to go check out the sunset, maybe grab some food and just see what's around here. So I'm 43 years old, and it just occurred to me that I've actually never rented a car before. I've only ever rented motorcycles whenever I've traveled. So this is actually the first time for me renting a car anywhere. I went to this place called Target Car Rental in San Juan. Super easy, no credit card required, which was ironic. Mid-size car was $95 a day plus $10 for the insurance, and that was it. Super easy. And now I'm heading to El Yunque rainforest, go try and do some hiking and exploring, and maybe stay in a beach town somewhere on the east end of the island. So let's go for a road trip. Well, I'm here in El Yunque National Forest, but apparently I needed to make a reservation to go do the Cocoa Waterfalls, and that's only available a day in advance, so that's not going to happen. So I'm going to check out some other trails and maybe hike down to a river. El Yunque National Forest is located in Puerto Rico's northeast region and is the only tropical rainforest in the National Forest system. At nearly 29,000 acres, it's actually one of the smallest in size, yet one of the most biologically diverse. El Yunque is located in the Luquillo Mountains, which have a long history that predates Colombian cultures, Spanish colonization, gold mining, and timber exploration. In the pre-colonial era, El Yunque was known as Yunque, or White Land, referring to the cloud-covered summits. Archaeologists have found and confirmed the presence of pre-Columbian cultures in the El Yunque National Forest dating back to around 3000 BC. As previously mentioned, this is one of the most biodiverse forests in the U.S. National Park System, with over 250 different types of trees and a very rich aquatic life found in many of the area's streams. After my little trek around the riverbed, I decided it was time for a nice cool dip in the stream and to sit under the waterfalls for a little aqua massage. The park is free to visit, however, reservations are required to access some of the waterfalls and some of the nature trails further inside the park. It's highly worth a visit to come here, hike and explore the waterfalls, and check out the beautiful landscape and stunning views. Well, after visiting the rainforest yesterday, I spent the night in a little town called Trujillo, a little beachfront town, really beautiful, quaint little town. And now I'm back in San Juan, but I'm on the west side of the city, on the other side of the bay, and I'm going to check out the other set of ruins that are probably less visited, the other fortifications and coastal batteries, and I think there used to be possibly an insane asylum over here. So anyway, we're gonna go check this out and yeah, explore something new before I got to return the car and then check into my Airbnb back downtown. Oh, cool. There's the other fort way over there. Wow, look how big it looks from over here. Well, apparently it doesn't open for 30 minutes, so gotta find something to do, kill some time for a bit. Few landmarks are more representative of Puerto Rico's legacy within the Caribbean and the Americas than Castle San Felipe El Morro, better known as El Morro. This fortification on the corner of the island of Old San Juan now greets cruise ships as they leisurely sail in and out of the bay. During most of its 500-year history, it was an important military outpost for Spain, and then later for the US. When you walk through the narrow entrance and see the flags waving in the Atlantic breeze, it's easy to be transported to another time in history and imagine soldiers in antiquated uniforms marching along the edge of the wall where cannons fit snugly into their enclosures. Although Old San Juan was founded in 1521 by Spanish settlers, the first fortification, La Fortaleza, or the fortress, began construction in 1533 and currently serves as the governor's mansion. The Castle San Felipe, or El Morro, was the second fort built on the inlet of what is now Old San Juan. El Morro's construction commenced in 1539 and finished in 1790. During these 250 years, El Morro went from a promontory mounted with cannons to a 6-level fortress designed to unnerve attackers approaching from the sea. In 1898, due to the Spanish-American War, the island changed hands from Spain to the United States. El Morro was designed as part of Fort Brooke and actively used as a military installation during the First and Second Wars. In 1961, the U.S. retired El Morro, passing it to the National Park Service, and in 1983, El Morro and the walled city of San Juan were dedicated to UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Well, I'm here at the Castillo San Felipe, castle I've walked around the outside already several times, but now I'm doing a tour of the inside, and it's freaking awesome. Now the scenic trail loop, that's more my speed right here. It is beautiful, I'm loving it here. And I think this trail just ends at the cemetery. Yep, here it is, the cemetery. What's going on, buddy? Hey, I see you. I see you. I mean, even the cemetery is part of the fort. Okay, I just had to jump over that fence to get out of the cemetery, but thought there was an open door. There's not. So I'm jumping fences and cemeteries. Hopefully that isn't disrespectful. Sitting here on the beach, doing exactly what I need. This is day 5 here in Puerto Rico, and I am just gonna spend a day reading and relaxing in the shade, listening to the waves, just kicking it here on the beach. Well, I came out to this inland water park. It's kind of like a bay right here outside San Juan. I was gonna rent some kayak, or I was going to rent a kayak for sunset, explore the water, maybe go to the beach, check out the bridge or the marina. But alas, it looks like all the kayak centers have closed already. As it's about an hour from sunset, I guess it's too late in the day.
Tanto recuerdos, cuánto hemos pasado. Ay, amiga, cómo te extraño. Ay, amiga.
Presente mi alma
Coming up next, I head back to St. Thomas, visit some ruins from the Napoleonic Wars, and sail down to St. Croix with some friends. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of this video. We really appreciate your time. If you like this video, please consider liking, subscribing, or commenting on this video so we can talk with you directly. These are fast, fun, and easy ways for you to follow our adventures. Thanks again, and we'll see you next week.